Hello everybody, my name is Mr. Grigsby and we are back playing some more RimWorld. It is definitely not 3 weeks later after I started that first video. Definitely not. We're here in our little colony. We've set up some bedrooms for our guys. We've got a nice little battery shed, got some power going. What we want to do next is probably set up a common area. We want to set up a food stockpile, a kitchen, stuff that's going to make us help us survive long term. And I'm going to go ahead and kick up the speed here so we can get them over into the day so they're actually doing something. I am going to up their workload a little bit though, because I want to make sure that they can get plenty of done during the day, and I don't want them to be bogged down by anything. What we'll eventually do as well, what my short-term plans are right now is I want to get them their common room, want to get them their kitchen and all that. We'll start getting, what am I thinking? Hunting done and stuff like that. And it looks like I haven't set up any growing zones yet, and we're going to do that right over here in this rich soil. It's going to greatly speed up the let's see here. It's going to greatly speed up the growing time for anything that we plant in these zones. And we'll go ahead and grow some rice. We'll grow some. Let's see here. We'll go with strawberry. Make sure I don't have any zones sitting out here anywhere. No, I don't have any zones sitting out here, so that's good. What else should we grow? We will grow... I don't know. Definitely some heal root. Because we'll need that later on. Can I put a 7x7 here? I can't. Do I still put one there? I could... You know what? I'll reserve that one for cotton. Since it's a smaller growing zone, and cotton is really something that's going to just help us out for selling stuff, we'll set it up for cotton. And I think that ought to be good right now. Actually, no, we want one more. I want to set up a corn growing zone, because while it takes forever to grow corn, it is a very high yield plant. So it's going to take us a huge amount of time to grow that corn, but once we get it, we're going to have a ton of it, and it's going to help us out in the long run. So we've got Molina here and Lumi. They are going ahead and planting those zones. Tony, she's getting this all knocked down. And we'll go ahead and set up our common area. We'll do this area for, what am I thinking, for bedrooms. That way they have enough space over there. We'll set up the common room right about here. Make it large enough for a table, and for maybe a chess table and things like that. There we go. And before I forget, I need to put in a door, because I'll forget and then they won't be able to get out. So, to be honest, I am sorry to do this to you, Lumi, but I'm going to go ahead and cancel all that, because it needs to be a little bit bigger. There you go. Sorry about that, Lumi. And we'll go ahead and build out our kitchen here as well. That looks like about a good-sized kitchen. Should get, that'll be plenty big enough for us. Put a little door there, and we'll go ahead and put in a little. This will be like a little airlock zone, because as people go in and out of the refrigerated area, it's going to lose its temperature. So you want to put in a little airlock, that way it doesn't lose as much of its temperature as it goes. So they're building that. Melina's going ahead and planting all of our crops. And let's put in the walls for our refrigerator. And yep, that looks like a good size. We can always close that off if we need, or we can use that as a hallway, build right up against the wall if we so choose to. And we need some more. No, we got plenty of wood over there. So, tomorrow, whenever they wake up, they'll have, they'll have beds to make, stuff like that. Unless someone's going to make it right now. Well, it doesn't look like it. It looks like they're about to wind down for the day. Looks like, do we not have the steel to make those batteries? I don't think we do. Let's see here. We should have them mining steel as well. We got some compacted steel up there. Once they get this entire area built, we'll have them mine some of this steel so we can finish off making these batteries and finish off this little power farm there. Because it looks like we are almost out of all that stuff. So yeah, we'll go ahead, speed this process up, and we'll go ahead and put in another bedroom as well. Because eventually, here soon, we're going to have a wanderer join. Normally the game gives you a wanderer maybe a few days into the game, and it's just to kind of help keep you going, more or less. Gives you a little bit more ability to get work done around the colony. And yep, need defenses. Yeah, so we've been here a couple days now, so people are taking notice. They may find our colony to be an easy target. So we're gonna have to keep an eye out for some raids now. I can put a turret down, but not only do I not have the steel for it, it is a huge draw on power. I don't like putting them down in the beginning of the game because you don't really need them. In the beginning, you have raids by maybe one person, two people, and with the weapons that I have now, it's not going to be a problem making sure that these people are taken care of. So, it's going to help us out to not put steel in, or excuse me, not put a turret in right now. Looks like they're finishing up their horseshoe game. And who is on mining right now? Melina and Lumi are on mine right now. So, Lumi and Melina. Melina is going to be tied up here for a while. She's going to be planting for a long time. But Lumi, once she's done building all this and that and these beds, she'll be good to go. And she can go ahead and start mining because we really need some steel right now. Check her mining. Oh, it's at 4. It's not bad. It's not good, but it'll get the job done at the very least. So we'll set that to mine, and they'll get to it. They'll get to it eventually. Sorry about my crazy allergies right now. It is just terrible where I live right now. I won't have anything to trade with these guys whenever they come down here. They'll just hang around the colony for a few days. So, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, alright. Well, these guys are getting this built in quite nicely. Yeah, got a nice little common area. We'll probably set up a research zone. Oh, maybe right in here. Something like that. Have a long hallway up here to these, what am I thinking? To the bedrooms. I can't think of that word for some reason today. I don't know. And, oh, good. She's starting to build the beds and everything, too. So, once they get the beds built, it'll really help out the colonists' mood. Because right now they've got, they slept on the ground, slept in the cold. And, they're not, they don't really like it. So, good thing Lumi's an optimist. It kind of negates that. So, that is helpful. Down to low food. Kinda. It's kinda low, but it's not detrimental. It's not going to hurt the colony right now because I've got these food stacks. I've got some food over here. We're fine for right now. I could have them hunt animals later too, so it's no big deal. Oh, did she finish? Hey, she finished planting everything. Awesome. That's great. Those will really help out. The rice grows the fastest, but it's the lowest yielding. So rice is going to be a staple early game. And looks like we've got all the beds made, so we're going to go ahead and assign these for everybody. There we go. And I'm going to go ahead and make another bed because, like I said, we should have another colonist joining soon. I'm not sure when, but it might be here in the next day or so. But it looks like Lumi is going to go ahead and start making that battery, thankfully. Now that we have a little bit of steel, we can make this stuff. And everybody's heading off to bed. Visitors from Blissstream are leaving. Bye, guys. We'll see you next time. Now, I used to not be a huge wind turbine fan because I didn't really see the need in them. You know, they only work whenever a wind's blowing or, you know, they can get obstructed easily, but I realize now that you really need all forms of power to really make your colony great. You know, solar and wind can get you to where you need to be in the short term or even in the long term, but geothermal power is definitely where you're going to want to go as well. We'll talk about that later whenever I start researching. Let's see here. What should we name our town? I don't know. I normally like to name my colonies after kind of the land that surrounds it, but I have no idea. White Plains, oh gosh, I have no idea. You know what? There we go. Grigsville. Why not? I was thinking of Whitehaven, and I didn't want to go with just straight Whitehaven because that's already a city, and I don't know. I'm terrible with names, and I never name my colonies anything good. Alright, looks like they're eating a little bit and kind of getting around and ready for the day. Our rice is growing nicely. Yeah, see, normally the growth rate is at 100%, and since it's in that rich soil, it's going to be at 140%. And I believe this whole patch, this whole growing patch, is in the rich soil. So I'm going to be able to get these super quickly, and it'll be really nice. Ah, there we go. Got all of our batteries built. That'll really help out. And I'm going to slow this down a little bit so I can see what's going on. Looks like Lumi keeps taking stuff over here to this solar generator, so that'll help out too. So while they're doing that, we're going to go ahead and put some more conduits in, because we're probably going to use all of this steel right now. Mad animal. A local hare has gone mad. It will attack everyone it sees. Good thing it's just a hare, not a boomalope. Not something that will explode whenever it dies. So we gotta set everybody to attack whenever they see it. That way they don't just start running away. We should be able to see it running across. Oh, it's already attacking Molina. Here, I'm just gonna draft you. No, Molina. Melee attack. There you go. Come on. Come on, Molina. You can put that sucker down. There you go. And hopefully she'll be able to kill that thing quickly so she can get to bed. There we go. Now it's dead. We'll unforbid that. Uncheck you. And you can go rest. And someone will come out, and Tony or Lumi will come out and treat her wounds. So since she's in bed, yeah, we're going to go ahead and get Tony to go ahead and do that. It shouldn't be much. You know, she'll be hurting for a little bit, and then she'll be good to go. Go ahead and run some of these lines too, because we're going to need power down here in all of these. I'm just going to run it across. Yeah, we'll run it there. And then we'll put our cooler in, and that'll be a refrigerator. It'll be nice. It'll be a nice little stock room for us. And I can go out and send them to do hunting here soon as well, because we're gonna need some stuff to tide us over until these rice plants are done. Go ahead and drop the orders down to cut all of these plants because we don't need those in the inside. Oh, need to cut those plants as well. So yeah, they're getting the power squared away. I got a good chunk of steel sitting there, so that'll help out. You know, we need to set up not only a medical wing, we also need to set up a prison. So, you know, we're going to use this plan tool. This plan tool is going to help us out with figuring out what our base is going to look like eventually. So, you know, this is going to be one wall. We'll set up stuff here, but in the meantime, that's just going to be one hallway. You know, probably. You know what? I will set up. This is kind of like an entrance and an exit because we've got our cooler here, so we can't put it inside. As you saw, whenever I set the cooler down, cooler, you've got the cool side and the exhaust side, and if I turn this around, it would actually make the inside hot, and you can set it up where you can make kill boxes that are extremely cold or extremely hot, and you do that with these with the coolers. I've seen pictures of, you know, interiors at 1,000 degrees, which just kills anything that goes in there. So, you know, you take what you can. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to set up our, let's see here, we wanted to set up our prison. Let's see here, we didn't have a steam geyser close, which that's the closest one, I think. Maybe this one. So we're going to reserve this area entirely for power. Yeah, we're going to have to. And we're going to set up this area right here as our research zone, which we may extend that down a little bit as well. And let's see here. We could do... What do we want to do? We could set up our medical wing. Nope, a little too small. Let me take that back. We will set up our medical wing right there. That'll be our medical zone when we get more stuff. And then, you know, I'll leave this open. We'll leave a little exit right there, and we'll put our prison back here if we have enough space. I like to make my cells 3x3, so I don't know if we're gonna have enough space. We'll check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. Nice little 3x3 square. Yeah, we can do that. Cool. To set this up as another one. And that way, we have a little zone right here where, like, if we put in coolers or anything like that, it can stay right there in that zone. Oh, you know what? We don't want to do that because we're going to have to eventually expand our stockpile zone out. So, well, let's see here. We'll pause this real quick and remove some of these plans. There we go. Plan that out, plan that out. Wow, I just don't know. I am kind of at a loss here for our prison, because eventually we're going to have to make this bigger. Make it out to like there or something. And, you know, whenever you're planning like this, it becomes kind of a game of trying to fit everything together that you know you're going to need later, but you just don't know what you want to. You don't need it right now, and you know we'll revisit that here in a little bit, because I just do not know what I want to do with that. Man, no, I don't. With that space where I want to put the prison. Yeah, I can't. I don't know. well, we're setting up our little refrigerator here, so we've got that. And hey, there's our wanderer. Let's see here. Villager named Hang. Huang? Huang? I don't know. Shang Huang. I don't know how to pronounce that. But she has a steel shiv. She's mining right now. She's capable, intellectual, and cooking. Kind of a bummer on the cooking because, you know, I could have really used that. She's volatile too. Ooh, mental break threshold plus 15. She's a fast walker, so that's good. Good shooting. So maybe if we make weapons or get a weapon or something like that, we can give it to her. Always, whenever you get a new wanderer, you want to go ahead and set their priorities because you want to make sure that they. Yeah, we'll set that. You want to make sure that they're going to do the right stuff whenever they come into the colony. Definitely set construct and repair at 1. We're going to take her off of hunt. Put her on haul. Put her on clean. Let's see here. We'll take Lumi's on hunt. Yeah, we've got 1 constructor there, so that's fine. And she grows in mines. We will set her on a 1 mine as well, 1 on plant cut, 2 on grow, and we can set the rest up later. Oh yeah, definitely set Molina up on warden, because she'll be able to recruit people for us. And since we made that extra bed, we don't have to worry about making an extra bed right now. Good thing she's going in mining too. We got 1 little spot left to mine, and we've got all that steel, so that is super helpful. And yeah, I just have no idea where I want to put that stupid prison. I don't know. Maybe I'll put it here. Maybe I'll switch this. Put the research zone over here. We'll come to it later. So, but it looks like we need to go ahead and set some orders for chopping down some wood, and yeah, that looks good for right now. We've got our common area, got our refrigerator, got our kitchen. We're getting everything set up nicely. We got another colonist, and looks like everybody's doing okay. Everybody's kind of, just building the colony up, making sure that everything's going well. And I'm really enjoying this colony. A lot of colonies, they have to go really smoothly in the beginning for me to continue to play them, but I'm really liking how this is going. Thank you for joining me. Hit that like button if you liked the video. If you really liked the video, hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you guys come back. My name is Mr. Grigsby. Thank you for joining me, and we'll catch you next time.